gonna come down on the knees ground. All these signals come and go. It takes me to rise out, to open my eyes out. All these signals come and go. I'm not gonna come down. I'm not gonna come down. All these signals come and go. All these signals come and go. Well, shall we open it up to questions? Raise your hand, don't be shy. I don't bite.
David, first tell us about how your fingernail is. You wrote on Twitter that you broke part of your fingernail.
Well, I shouldn't say broke, because I don't have a whole lot of fingernails. I chew my fingernails pretty good. No, I don't remember it happening. I just got off stage and all of a sudden I was like, man, my finger cut. What the world? Yeah, I mean, it looks, I gotta be careful how I show you guys this, because yeah, I don't know, it probably looks worse than it actually is, but this stings quite a bit, so, oh well.
I saw it up close a second ago. It's fairly nasty looking. So,
Well, I guess it means I played a good show, so.
Questions?
Yeah.
Which song is the co-write with Ryan Starr?
Right Here With You. I did a song with Ryan Starr, Johnny Resnick, and Greg Wattenberg. I really like that song. That was fun. So, and being able to work with Ryan was a blast too. So.
I'm actually in the same place. As far as co-writes, the two that you did last night, Time Marches On and Take Me As I Am,
Sure.
and the two bonuses that you tell us about too.
The two bonus tracks? The
Yeah.
the two songs last night I did, Time Marches On was me and Marty Fredrickson. And Marty did, was one of the writers, if not the only writer, I don't remember which, on Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. And then the other song, Take Me As I Am, was me, Marty Fredrickson, and Scott Stevens. Scott's the singer and songwriter for the Exes, which is a great band. Everybody should check out. The two bonus tracks. Sunlight was me, David Hodges, and Chris DiStefano. And once the record comes out, you guys will see David Hodges is pretty heavily involved with this record. I did a lot of writing with him, and I was really happy with how the songs turned out. And then This Is Not the Last Time was also me, David Hodges, and Chris DiStefano. So 2 answers for 4 songs.
Yeah, and let me just tell you how fabulous the two songs were. They were just amazing.
They were fun to play last night.
Amazing.
I'm going to get in a lot of trouble with the label leading up to this record because I want to play it all for you. So.
We won't tell.
You mentioned there's a kind of a loose theme with the album. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think a lot of things happen for me personally while we were on the road with the last record. Amazing things and awful things and everything in between. So, but I was so adamant about I didn't want the show to suffer. I never wanted to go on stage and give whoever bought a ticket anything less than what we were capable of doing. So, I just kind of shelved it all. Whether it was stuff like my brother passing away or stuff like traveling around the world playing music for a living, which is so absurdly awesome. I can't really talk about it. Got off the road, and it was just, after a year, just hearing all this noise, the crowds and travel and all this amazing stuff, and then you just get off the road, and it's like, and all you hear is like kind of your heartbeat inside your head. I don't know, it was just weird. All that stuff kind of came back up while I was writing songs, and there were mornings that got really, really loud. And so I went through this period where sleep was kind of a reprieve. I'd go to sleep and then be like my only break from everything that's going on in my head. And so this loud morning was just kind of like, when you wake up, it's just like, God, just went back to bed. And but I also love the romantic side of that. You know, when you're asleep, you can kind of create this entire life for yourself in 7 or 8 hours. I think that's really cool. You know, that you can basically live an entire lifetime in that period. So I just love kind of the way that those two ideas kind of blended together. That's how the record came together. So the record actually talks about using sleep as a reprieve. So the first one's about falling asleep, and then I set up this whole storyline of a relationship from start to finish, you know, and then how it starts off and it's like you guys feel like you can take on the world, and then that cataclysmic moment where everything goes wrong, and then how do you not fix what went wrong? And then the last song, Rapid Eye Movement, represents waking up and realizing that wasn't really life. So, yeah, kind of a Dallas dream sequence. Oh, okay.
I actually...
I'd like to talk to you about your health insurance.
I'm from Virginia, right north of Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, sure.
My daughter and I were at the show last night.
Oh, wonderful.
She actually is in her chorus and had to perform at Busch Gardens today, so she left. I brought her home last night, came back to DC, picked up my friend who's from Pittsburgh, who's in the Race for Hope on
Wonderful.
Sunday. And here we are. And Richmond has never heard of, there is nothing out there about Race for Hope. And I happen to work for the county that I live in, and we have this little newspaper that goes free to everybody's home. It's nothing anybody pays for or anything.
Okay.
And if you take a picture of a community event, and then they'll put in the paper and promote your cause. I just would love it if you would like to take a picture later and get this in their paper so we can get the word out. And there's 2 more things.
Maximizing the effort. I love it.
Actually, while she's doing that, could you talk about Race for Hope and your...
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely. So the reason I'm out here in the first place, other than to hang out with you fine folks, is I'm involved in a really great cause that's close to my heart. It's my 3rd year involved. It's Race for Hope DC. In fact, our concert last night was in conjunction with that event. And so it's a 5K walk run. All the proceeds go to ABC Squared and I always forget this name, the National Brain Cancer Foundation, I think. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But they are it's an amazing organization. They raise money to try to find a cure for brain tumors and brain cancer. And obviously, anybody that knows my story knows that that's something really close to my heart. So. I wouldn't come back if it wasn't an amazing event filled with amazing people. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
We're taping this for the radio, by the way, so all the visual stuff we can't really use.
Okay.
So everyone will get a chance for pictures and everything afterwards. Can we talk about your softball team?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm seeing on Twitter that you joined the softball team this year, and how you guys doing?
I missed the game on Wednesday because I had to travel out here, and so I don't know how we did on Wednesday, but I know leading up to this game we were undefeated. We have a pretty eclectic group of guys on the team. It's like a bunch of guys who are chiseled 6'4" athletic types in the league. And, so we have Isaiah, he's the Old Spice guy. Michael Bay, who directed the Transformers movies, is on the team. And we have a bunch of former pro baseball players, which is nice. It's unfortunate for me because we're not allowed to bunt in the league, and that's not the only way. But it's fun. I do have a great time, and I think especially with the massive undertaking of this album was, I needed something that had nothing to do with music, and that ended up being a great reprieve. So I really enjoyed it.
Is there taunting between you and the Old Spice, or on the field about the Old Spice guy, or about...
I gotta say, if there's taunting, it's all him taunting me. So far this season, I think he's hit 4 or 5 home runs. The dude's really good. And he gets mad at me because I always do every time he hits a home run, I do the whole for me, I think I've got 1 home run, and it was because of an error. So...
Other questions from the audience?
is that the last, is that the first of many Race for Hope benefit concerts?
You know, I hope so. I think everything last night was kind of an experiment, and I thought it went really, really well. You know, we raised $60,000.
Yeah.
Which is huge, and it was good practice for us. Besides, you know, if they want to do it next year, I'm sure we'll get it done. So
let's do a song and some questions.
Let's do another song. Yeah. All right, so we got a new record coming out June 28th that hopefully everybody knows about by now. If not, June 28th, this late morning in stores. But we have a single out now, and the song's called The Last Goodbye. It's a co-write I did with Ryan Tedder from OneRepublic, and yeah, Ryan Tedder is whatever song. So, but we're gonna play this single. It's The Last Goodbye. Hear this on the radio. We've already said our last goodbye. We'll be there when you get home. Now with someone else, baby, to cry. I wonder if he holds you like I did. I hope that he can rock you better. We will never think that's right now. All the time. I didn't want to lose you. Leave you in the broken heart. But wherever we are, we're miles apart. Not only we can try, but this is the last goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to let you go. But wherever we are, we're miles apart. Not only we can try, but this is the last goodbye. Broken things and blood on display. We will never possible. Not a perfect moment thrown away. I know somebody out there will love you. They'll be there wherever we ever were. 'Cause we were everything that's right at the wrong time. I didn't want to lose you. Leave you in the broken heart. But wherever we are, we're miles apart. Not only we tried, but this is the last goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to let you go. But wherever we are, we're miles apart. Not only we tried, but this is the last goodbye. Hear this on the radio. We already said our last goodbye.